a sweet chili sauce. I mean, it should go well with some nuggets. And I also have a large sweet tea. And what story did you guys want today? I think it was about my first job. So we can talk about that too. I'm just opening the sauce right now. Oh, this is very, very, I smell garlic in it, so that will be fun. Where can I put this? I'm gonna put this here. Get a little thumbnail real quick. I like it. So my first ever job was at my old high school. You guys probably know that I was in band, so my band instructor said, hey, you know, we're gonna be teaching the kids. I assume it's a middle school somewhere around here. I don't know my city like that. It was like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, teach the kids more about music and stuff. And he also said, yeah, you'll get an extra little money because this was my senior year and I graduated. So I'm 18, about to go off to college. Funny enough, it felt like it was almost like a requirement rather than like a job opportunity. Because everybody else in my, like every leader of the section was a part of it. So clarinet, flute, they were all there. So as the drum major, I almost felt obligated. Yeah, fine. I'll do it. And this is what our days seem like. Okay, so you would wake up, I think like maybe 7, get there at the school. Make sure you're there before everybody to get the chairs and stuff seated. Make sure they had music and stuff like that, right? At lunch, we would all have lunch together. And the worst part about it was that you had to eat the school lunch with them. You couldn't go across the street. You had to eat with them. You theoretically could. You theoretically could bring a lunch, but it would have to be on your person at all times. So that was a little dumb. But of course, there were some, other concerns. There were some really bad kids in the band, both like attitude wise and just overall, they did not know how to play music. There was one kid, he was both, and I don't even know where he is now. He's probably a demon running the streets or something, I don't know. Because there were so many times where I just needed to walk away because it was very hard to teach him. Most of the time, I would just have my second in command take over. Because as the drum major, I had to make the music for them as well. And let's just say the software for making written music sucks so bad. Of course, it wasn't just me doing this. I had my band instructor from my school, a band instructor from an adjacent high school, and another band instructor from another adjacent high school. Let's just say our schools make up a district, and all of our districts have beef with each other. So the band instructor from my school, he's known for being, just very laid back, very chill. He has a very childish happiness about him. Can't explain it. The guy from the second high school was very churchy, if that makes sense. You know, that, like, stereotypical, like, pastor, like, dress, like, not dress, but, like, outfit. He wore that all the time, so. And, of course, on the very opposite end, the last instructor looked like, well, he talked as if he was kind of like a pimp in a way. I don't know. He always wore this very extravagant, like, clothes and stuff, and it's just like, bro, it's summer. Why are you wearing that, Okay, I'm gonna put that right there, and hopefully it stays there. I actually have a lot of fries left, so I'm gonna start eating most of these. But where the weird things came were in the pay. And I don't know if this is illegal to say, but you're getting paid cash for the first 3 weeks. And another thing was that we were never told how much we'd be getting paid. Now you're probably wondering, why would you take this job if you didn't know how much you're getting paid? sauce is kind of spicy, so make it sweet, of course, but if it goes down the throat wrong, it will, kind of sting a bit. I think there's sriracha in this, but I could be wrong. But in the first 3 weeks, we were paid weekly, and our pay was like $100 a week. So in a week, I would have enough to, I don't know, I don't even know what I would buy with $100. As like an 18-year-old, I know it sounds weird, but being 18 was 8 years ago for me, which sounds really, really scary in hindsight, but yeah, I would just get $100 and then just go home, and I don't even think I would spend it all because it was all in cash. I don't think I split it and put it in my checking account either. Well, it was a joint account, but with me and my parents at the time, so hey. Now for the worst part of my job. So we did eventually start getting paid with check, which was fine, and everything was dandy, but it was actually the performance that we had. So at the very end of the semester, at the very end of the camp or whatever, like a week before the camp ends, the instructor says, yeah, tomorrow you guys are gonna have to play for your parents. And in fact, we invited everybody in the school at summer school to come and visit. And we're just like, why? Why do you have all that unnecessary pressure on us now? And the day of, there were so many people. We like viscerally got mad at our instructor. Like, why would you say that? Like, because these are 10-year-olds just learning how to make and play music. And I had to conduct everything, which made it even more scarier. Because conducting is not my strong suit. Far from it, actually. But it eventually went well. The audience was much nicer than I anticipated. Yeah, I guess it was okay. So yeah, that's really it for the story time. Oh. If you are at this point in the video, I'm curious. Comment Kratos. Why not? So I know who made it this far. It's actually pretty crazy. Like just the weather today, because it is February. It is February 27th as I am recording this. And it is 70 degrees outside in Chicago. In February in Chicago. I'm gonna be real, it didn't even feel like we had a winter here. Like sure there was snow, sure there was, but I didn't shovel all that much. I only shoveled once as I can remember. Gonna drink the rest of this. I hope you all enjoyed. Tomorrow's video is going to be an announcement. It's okay. Everything's fine, but the rate in which I make my content is gonna be, change slightly, but it's not gonna be very drastic. Love you guys.